Hi, my name is Cecil Goodman, and I'm the Faculty Director of the Wilderness and Community-Based Orientation Programs at Prescott College. And today we're going to talk about wilderness orientation gear, specifically the gear you need to go hiking. And with me is Sadie Sarvis, and she's a field instructor for the orientation program, and she's going to tell you all about it. But before we get started, I wanted to remind you of a couple things. So when you're looking for the gear for orientation, think about it being affordable, making sure that it's lightweight and that it's easy to use. Also, I want to remind you to look online because we have a bunch of equipment lists that you need to make sure that you're following exactly, so you have all the equipment that you need. And the last thing I wanted to remind you about is that we have a lot of gear that's available that's been donated for students who can't afford all of this gear. But please, if you can't afford it or if you can borrow it, please do that because we only have a finite amount. And then also, please remember to bring all of your gear to the first day of orientation so we can make sure you have the right stuff. Okay, thanks, Sadie.
Hi, I'm Sadie. I am an orientation instructor here at Prescott College. I'm going to talk about what gear you need to wear during the day of hiking on orientation. So we'll start from head and go to toe. On your head, you're going to want some kind of sun protection. So here's your basic cap. You could also bring like a wide brim hat or a bucket hat, and you're going to want some eye protection as well. In terms of what you're going to wear on the top, it's pretty hot out most days, and so a t-shirt is actually usually fine. But because of the sun, we also recommend bringing some kind of sun shirt. So here's an example of a sun shirt that you would get at a gear store. It's got a hood, it's called a sun hoodie. And I've got one other example of that as well. Here's another different looking sun hoodie. You can also get a synthetic button down at like a Goodwill, and that will suffice as a sun shirt. Sweet. On the bottom, you're going to want to have a layer for warm and a layer for more like bushwhacking conditions. So if it's warm out, you could bring a hiking skirt, or you could bring some shorts. You want to make sure you have something that you can swim in. Most orientation routes involve some swimming. In terms of long pants, I'd bring something that's pretty light. And these long pants are mostly to protect you from your legs getting scratched when you're bushwhacking. So I'd consider that and bring something synthetic for a hiking pant. Great. For footwear, there's a lot of different options. So this is called an approach shoe. It's got a sticky rubber bottom here. And you don't have to bring these, but if you have them, you're welcome to. This other shoe I have is a trail running shoe. And so any kind of sneaker you have with this like nice tread on it would be great. You can also bring just regular hiking boots, and those will be supportive for your ankles. Bring at least a couple pairs of hiking socks, maybe some a little thicker and some less thick, so you can see what kind of socks your feet really like. Something you don't have to bring, but you can bring are hiking trekking poles. So these things extend and they'll be supportive for your joints under a heavy pack. You can bring one or two trekking poles. And then last, we've got a backpack here. So we recommend bringing a backpack that is 75 liters. You're going to have all the stuff you're bringing in it. And you're also going to have group gear inside, like food and pots and stoves. So it's important to have enough room to be able to fit all those things. Here's an example of a backpack. It's mostly just one pocket, so you don't need anything fancy if you don't want. It's got a brain on it, and most important, it has this hip belt that connects around your hips, and it's really crucial that your backpack have that.